Hey everybody, welcome to Teach Me Tuesday with KO Crafts. I'm Kelly, and this is actually Thursday because the Tuesday video that I recorded didn't work well. It wouldn't upload. I don't know. This week has been jinxed for me recording. I just tried to record a whip and chat, and I had to record like 4 times and then cut out pieces, and it was a disaster, but I'm uploading it anyways, so you guys can just have a good laugh on me. Yeah, that's how my week has gone. It's been crazy. So I'm going to try and redo the Teach Me Tuesday. I'm going to teach you the Tunisian honeycomb stitch, and I think it's really pretty, and it creates its own edges. I'm actually making a headband out of this. So I have it really long right now, and then eventually, when it gets long enough, I will put it around and make a headband out of it. So yeah, I don't do hats, so I'm going to do a headband. So this pattern, though, it's fairly simple. There is no set stitches for repeats. There's no set rows for repeats. It's just the same row over and over, and you can use as many stitches as you want. So I'm going to cast on, I don't know, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And I do have my Tunisian needle. It is only one-sided hook, but you need the long shaft to put all your hooks on. So for this stitch, your first row, which is the only row you're going to do this, you're going to do just a basic Tunisian stitch. And in case you need a warm up on that, it's pretty simple. You stick your hook in, pull up a loop, and leave that loop. Go to the next stitch, pull up a loop, leave it on your hook. And you're going to do that all the way down until you have all the stitches on your hook. And this is the only row that you will do this stitch all the way down. This is just setting up your base so that you have a base to work on for the honeycomb part. So we're going to get all the way down there to the end. Okay, so there you have all your stitches on there. And then now this part will be the same for every row, and this is to take them all back off. So for your first one, you're going to go through 1 hoop. Then you're going to yarn over and go through 2 all the way to the end until you have only 1 stitch left on your hook, or 1 loop. So you're going to go all the way down, taking 2 at a time. Okay, so you have 1 loop left. Oh, I'm sorry if that wasn't in focus. I forget I have to go out so far. And this is what it looks like. Okay, now here is where the honeycomb part is going to come in. You're going to do 2 different kinds of stitches. You're going to do the regular Tunisian, which we just did, and then you're going to do a purl stitch. Now, if you knit at all, purl stitch is always done with the yarn in the front of the needle, where your knitting stitch is always in the back. Tunisian is the same way. So to do the regular Tunisian stitch, you're going to leave your yarn where it is. You're going to go into the first loop. You always skip this loop because your single loop is already on there. So go to the first one, insert your hook, yarn over, pull it up. Okay. Now, to do the purl stitch, you want to wrap your yarn to the front, hold it, go into the stitch, drop the yarn, and drop it to the front. So now it's across this bar, okay? You're going to hold it, yarn over, pull it through, and then I kind of tug on them and pull on this to get it the same stitch, okay? So there you've done a purl. Now you're going to do another regular Tunisian, and then you're going to do another purl, which is yarn to the front, hold it, go through your next loop, drop the yarn so that it's in front of the bar. I always hold it with my thumb, yarn over, and pull it through, okay? And I don't know, I'll get up here close. If you can see, it'll focus. If I get it to there we go. The difference. You've got the bar here, and you don't have a bar here, okay? So you have like this line, no line. Okay, so then you're gonna do, and you're gonna do this all the way down. You're gonna do a regular stitch, and then you're gonna do a purl. Hold it to the front, insert, drop it, hold it with your thumb, yarn over, pull through, okay? And you're gonna do that, then do a regular, and then a purl to the front, hold it, insert, drop it, yarn over, pull it through, okay? Insert, and then you're gonna yarn over, insert and drop it, hold it with your thumb, yarn over, pull through. Okay, now on your last stitch to create the border, instead of just going in this single stitch like this, which is what we normally do, you're going to go through these. See this little X right here? You got that stitch and that one. You're going to go through both of those. So it looks like that. Okay, then you're going to yarn over and pull up. Okay, so then you have that. Okay, and then you're going to take it off like normal. You're going to go through one loop, and then you're going to yarn over and go through two all the way to the end. Okay, two, get in focus, two, and two. So you only have one left, okay? And that's what that looks like. Doesn't look like much now. Now, I want to show you a couple things. So now you're going to go back and you're going to do the opposite. So if you had a purl stitch, you're going to do a front or just a regular Tunisian. Okay, now the way to tell is, use my fingers and see if I can get this. Okay, you've got this stitch that has this long stitch, and then you have this stitch that is just a short stitch with a knot. Okay, so this is your purl stitch from the row before, and this is your regular Tunisian. And then you can see you got the long stitch, and then you got the short stitch with the knot. And if you kind of hold it a little ways away, you could, this stitch kind of looks to the front and this looks to the back, if you can see that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go through and do the opposite now. So this is a purl stitch because it's the long, and it's also to the front, so I want to push it to the back. Okay, so I'm going to do a purl stitch to push it to the back. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go through, and I'm going to drop it. And the one a visual is this thread or this yarn here is going to push to the back because it's in the front. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but so you're going to yarn over and pull through. Okay, now this stitch is kind of behind. I want to pull it to the front. So I'm going to go through, my yarn is in the back. It's going to push it to the front. So I'm going to yarn over and pull up. I don't know. If that doesn't make sense, then just remember, this is a purl stitch because it's a long stitch. Sorry, my camera doesn't want to stay focused. So you're going to do a purl. So yarn over through the front, drop it, yarn over, pull it through. Now the back one is going to be a regular Tunisian. So you're just going to do one. Okay. Now you got the one in the front, so you're going to do a loop, leave it to the front, yarn over, pull it through. Okay, now you got a short one in the back, so we're going to do a regular Tunisian. Then you got the long one. I'm sorry my camera's not focusing. It's because I'm moving and I don't know. Pull it to the front, yarn over, pull it through. Oops, don't go through two loops. Okay, then you've got the stitch in the back, so you want to pull it through. Then you've got the long stitch, so that's a purl, so to the front, pull it through, leave it in the front, hold it, yarn over, pull through. Then you got the short one, regular Tunisian. Now you're to the end. So you're going to want to go through. Come on. Oh, my camera is... There we go. Now you're going to want to go through both of those. So it looks like that. Yarn over and pull through. Okay? And then you're just going to take them off. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So you're left with 1. Okay, and then you can see it's starting to do that honeycomb look. Okay, right in there. So then your next round through, you would do the opposite again. So you've got the short one, so you're going to do a regular Tunisian. Then you've got the long one in the front. You're going to do a purl. Tunisian purl. Tunisian purl. So I hope this makes sense. If you want, I can do one more row with you. Okay, so you always skip this first one because that goes to this loop. So our stitch is in the back. So we're going to do a Tunisian. Okay, now we've got the long stitch in the front. So we're going to do yarn over, pull through, drop it in front, yarn over, pull through. Then you've got the one in the back. So regular Tunisian. And then the one in the front, yarn over, camera stop. To the front, hold it, pull through. Okay, got one in the back, so it's regular Tunisian. And then you got the long one in the front. There we go. Front. Drop it to the front, hold it, pull through. Then you got the one in the back. Regular Tunisian. Long one in front, so front. Drop it, pull through. Regular Tunisian. Purl. Drop it. Sorry if you can hear noise upstairs. My granddaughter's here. She doesn't have school. Okay, and then you're going to go through the 2 and pull through. Okay, and then to take off, yarn over through 1, and then yarn over through 2, all the way to the end. Now, I think this would make a beautiful baby blanket. Like I said, I'm doing the headband. The headband I am doing in comfy cotton, I believe. Hold on, I'll show you. And there you go. As you can see, it's coming along nicely. So that's how that works. I hope that makes sense to you. But for my headband, I am using the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek low pill fiber. I got this in one of my exchange boxes. It's super soft, but I think it's coming out very nicely. But like I said, this would make a beautiful baby blanket because it's really warm and thick. And in the cotton, it's super soft. Well, I guess this isn't cotton. Let's see, what is this? Oh, low pill acrylic. That's what I said. But it's super soft and it's super squishy when you do this stitch. So the other thing I'm thinking about doing, and I want you guys to comment, is I'm thinking about next year, starting in January, doing a crochet along where once a week I teach you a new Tunisian stitch and we make squares and put them together to make a blanket. Oh, sorry, I'm kicking my table and you guys are bouncing. I hope you're not seasick. Let me know in the comments what you think about that idea. There are so many Tunisians out there. It's super fun. You'd learn a new stitch every week, and at the end of the year, you'd have a really great blanket. And since it's going to be little squares, be a great scrap buster. You could use up all your scraps. I think it'd be great. I'm going to do it, but let me know if you guys are interested in doing a crochet along with it. And if you are, then I'll start working on that now and getting some ideas together, and we will start that in January. So yes, I'm already thinking about January, and it's only February or March. So that's how my brain works. But let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, and we will plan to do that next year. So hopefully this video works, and it will upload along with my hot mess of a whip and chat for floss tube number 3. But yeah, that's how my week has gone. So, we'll see. I want to remind everybody I do have a giveaway that's got one more week to get going on it. So go find that video. It's the 500 subby video. Giving away some Crayola yarn. So make sure you get that. And tomorrow I will do a whip and chat, an update on my temperature blanket. And I do need your guys' advice on that. So bring your thinking caps because I need some help. So hopefully this works and you enjoyed it and it made sense. And if you make anything with it, please go to my Facebook group and post some pictures. I love to see what you guys do, especially if it's something that I've taught you. It's the teacher knowing the student has succeeded, and it makes you feel so great. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow. God bless.